other. And it's a different thing than if it was like power rank #1 and power rank #3. Because if you're #1, that means you're better than everybody. But both of these guys still have quite a few spots above them. So we're going to see who's able to be the better player in this lobby today.
And here we go. The set is started off, and just like we saw right before, Sire right back at it. Full aggression, sees red, woke up and chose violence. I like the pressure.
And Holox, of course, rocking the Bryn. We already saw Bryn come out earlier from Tiger. He was able to show just how strong her spear kit is. Played a lot of spear. We're seeing a little bit more axe from Holox thus far. And there we go, a little bit of spear action. And Sire, the unarmed king, dude. He's just scrapping out here. He doesn't care at all. He'll just punch, 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 and kick, and scream, and punch, and punch. Like he does not stop.
Billy Blanks, Ty Bo, he's out there. Oh my goodness, double recovery, gonna be able to take the stock. Holox is here to play. We talked about the aggression from Sire and how on the ball he is, but right now he's gonna go down in this first game. And we got a neutral into the push with the side light. What we got on the edge, and that's it. Quickly ties this bad boy up. I like it. Sire's never gonna be down and out. Might be down, but not out.
Yeah, and Sire, I mean, over the course of this game and the last set, his accuracy with the ground pound, I say like might be 100%. Like I don't know if I've seen him whiff one of those sword ground pounds yet. If he has, it's definitely been very few because he's been able to get them to connect so often, and it always leads to a KO. You know, every single time. He's looking at the amount of damage his opponent's taking. He's like, up, this will kill right now. I'm gonna throw it out. Now with that said, Sire trying to make his way back onto the stage right now, has taken a lot of damage. Holox doing a good job of keeping him in the corner. Might throw out that down sig, might bait him out and get that falling Sire like we just saw. And man, Sire could not get back onto the stage.
Man, that was precision. That was such control. And I mean, you lose neutral, and then when you're trying to recover, you're going up against pinpoint accuracy. And right there, was not able to prevail. We're trying to play neutral again, and we're watching him lose neutral. Finally gets on the other side of him. Nice stomp into Sire. Good combo. Oh, dodges the active frames of the down sig and was able to get some damage. Throws a sig out of his own, and now he's in the air, getting taken to the heavens. Pow, pow. Nice. I like it. Throws the weapon almost on point. Trying to I like the aggression, but being a little too aggressive if I don't say so myself.
Oh my God.
And the pinpoint accuracy from Holox is gonna take the game. So, I mean, I feel like we're watching neutral, you know, and space control beat aggression. You know what I mean? High pressure doesn't always win the game, and I don't think that Sire should change the gameplay, but it's just not working out to start this off.
And you can see from Holox, Holox is just ready to punish. Like Sire, especially in that last game, got a little bit lazy in terms of how he's going to make it back to the stage. He'd keep trying to recovery up against the side of the stage and drift his way back on stage, or he would always hold forward. You know, you didn't really see him try to mix up too much of his timings to see if he could bait something out from his opponent, because he's someone who wants to be in the fray, be up in your face, and throw out those buttons. And Holox was just doing a good job of saying, no, stop it, and would swat him away every time he just tried to hold forward. He said, give me a timing mix up or something, buddy. Other than that, I'm gonna keep doing this until you learn better.
Exactly. And I will say, look, we got a little bit of neutral going on, but the character select makes me realize it's still high pressure time. Who we got on the board? We got the main man, the fastest hands in the West. We got Mr. Koji.
Yeah, Machine Gun Koji out here to play, of course, with the Shinsekai Koji skin. That's one of the, well, when they first started making new skins that had different particle effects, this one was one of the ones, man. It's one of the first ones to come out. Special bow. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And he can press buttons, right? He's doing neutral light. Jump, fast fall, neutral light, jump, fast fall, neutral light. And it's so quick. It's so quick. That high dexterity from Koji allows him to just throw out these hitboxes and just really, really, really make it feel so oppressive. The arrow right through his chest, looking like Raditz when Piccolo hit him with the special beam cannon.
Oh my goodness. And he didn't have anybody to hold him still this time. That was pure accuracy. You know what I mean? Piccolo hit a standing still target. This guy said, I'm going to create it. Bullseye.
You're just confident. Oh, nice down there. Almost got the double. Trying to get that Jeopardy. Hold on now.
Man, this movement is amazing right now. But the spot dodge in the air into the gravity cancel down sig was so well placed, able to take the stock. Now, I wouldn't say it's even, but you at least got that. You got that molehill out of the way, and now you're gonna have to tackle the mountain.
Nice. And what I love about Sire is that, he just reacts, dude. He just reacts. And I guess that's one of the things that Koji can afford you. But in a lot of scenarios, a lot of people will go for a down tick as a soft read, right? Because it covers so much. And it also comes out quick. Most people react with down tick. But him, no, he's like, I'm going to go for D-Light, neutral air, and to recovery. Like, I'm going to hunt you down just using the base buttons in the kit. And just use these signatures explicitly for KOs, right? You haven't seen him really just throw out a raw sig. He just goes for the bow neutral kit, and the only sig we've seen is that neutral signature.
Yeah, that was the only one, and it was very spot on. So that makes you know they're not just throwing things out here. If it's gonna get used, I know it's gonna hit, and that's how he's playing. I like it. And so right now he's just playing a little bit of neutral with a character that can't really take too many hits. I love that. Hit him with the side light into the grab the bow neutral. Just saying, I'm controlling the game right now.
Oh my gosh!
Stopped him in his tracks. He tried to throw out a sig. He said, "I'm too quick for that, bud. What are you doing?"
Oh my gosh, you can't land. And this is where bow can feel so oppressive. You can dash jump, neutral air to cover so much space. You can do falling neutral air to cover yourself and hit stack while landing. And Holox needs to find an answer here. We saw him get the first KO, I believe, with the gravity cancel down sig, right? That's how he got the first KO, but how will he get the second? He's in the red. That down air is not enough to KO, but he doesn't have a dodge. He can ground pound if he wants. It doesn't matter. Got sent so low, kissed the blast zone, and then came back and fell into it.
My goodness. When I tell you, I like it, I'm not gonna lie to you, I loved it. Man, he played so well. I talked about the space control and the neutral from Holox in that first game. Man, was I wrong that it was all on his side. You know what I mean? That next game, Sire said, hey, watch this. I'm going to play neutral. I'm going to get right on top of you, and I don't have to press every situation. But when I do, I'm going to land the hit. If we had an accuracy counter, right? You know how shooters have an accuracy counter, how many bullets did I hit out of the clip? He was probably in the 90 percentile with every button pressed.
He was not really missing like that. Oh my gosh. And see, every time he uses the SIG, what does it do? It connects. He has the accuracy. I can say with certainty that his signature accuracy right now is 100% on this Koji. It is such a tough time for Holox right here. And wow, what a ground pound. Tries to go for double. I was so surprised. Neutral air is crazy.
Picked him up out of the Sire. I actually thought he was about to get cracked.
Oh my gosh, that move be scooping, bro. Oh, there we go. Ground pound? No, just a falling Sire to kiss him, tuck him into bed at night. This is looking like a body bag for Holox right now. He needs to find an answer and needs to keep it pushing with this Brit. Now, granted, as you mentioned before, Koji doesn't have a whole lot of defense. There we go, finally whiffs the signature. But if you're just able to get a clean hit, boom, he pops. You know, it's just like that. It is that easy if you can find the hit.
And he was at blood orange. He wasn't even at red yet. He was at blood orange and died from that. That's wild.
Yeah, especially on Brawlhalla, man. That small ceiling. You know, Koji ain't gonna be living for a long time. There we go. Holox almost gets the double right there. If he got the dodge down, he could have gotten a really big conversion there. Could only cover that spot dodge really with a weight into a D-light. Or even if he just backed up a little for the side light, but almost has something great. I could see the gears turning. He was like, I reacted incorrectly. But he wants those down sigs because if he gets a down sig here, it won't KO. It'll get close. But it sure as hell will put him in KO range. Now, I've seen Sire with 2 sigs. But that's fine now because, I mean, he's playing with confidence. You know what I mean? Like, both of the times he do those sigs out, it's not like he got punished for it. So, that's okay for him.
Yeah, that's right. One of the things that I'm seeing right now is it's a little bit more patience coming from Holox. Holox is going, you know what? Let me just move around you and see what you want to do. This is that passive play, and you got to do that because Koji can get on top of you and smother you the way they just did, even in the air. Doesn't have to be ground-to-ground combat. Anywhere you are, if you let him get inside of your hitbox right there, chest to chest, then you're in the disadvantage because of the speed of his buttons.
No, I think you're right. I think before it was a lot of Sire running forward into Holox, and Holox is kind of swatting him out with his hitboxes, right? You have the spear, you have the axe, you have some good disjoints on those weapons to keep someone out if they just want to keep rushing in. But now we see, you know, Sire actually mixing up his timings a little bit, right? He's dashing forward, dashing back, trying to bait out something from Holox. So now Holox has to respond by trying to be a little bit more patient, really try to see what he's going to do, and try to get his punishes, especially since he's playing from behind. Oh,
that's right. And eating a little bit of damage, turning into a lot of bit of damage. Very good dodge because you're almost out of there, but you're still down into the depths. The ground pound is going to land from Sire. This Koji pick is looking like the one, my man.
Yeah, I mean, what do you do if you're Holox there? I mean, Koji, already crazy. Amazing signatures, high dexterity. He's throwing out a lot of hitboxes. Bow in general as a weapon, being able to throw out these long disjoints. It's tough to deal with, right? I always say bow is really a sword because there's no dead zone on the hitboxes, right? There's no like space in between the arrow and the bow itself. The entire thing is a hitbox. You do the D-light, the bow, to the arrow, to the splash of the arrow hitting the ground. That's all active. There's nowhere for you to stand, so you either have to time your dodge perfectly or just not be caught up in the area. And if you're playing on a stage like Brawlhalla, you don't have a lot of space. It's the smallest stage in the game, and the kill boxes are the smallest as well, so you really have to have your neutral perfect.
That's right, and then I like that you bring that up, that this stage, you know, there's so much kill potential on this stage, and I like that Holox is bringing him here, but to no avail at this time. It doesn't matter. Sire said, I'm here to play, and I've got your number for the time being. Right now, we're getting some good damage to kick this thing off. He's still down, even though landing the same amount of hits, his defense just doesn't add up. Nice neutral light. Gonna try to get this going here. Nice. They're just moving around each other. The movement's so beautiful, graceful.
Yeah, I feel like they're... Oh, that neutral arrow was almost enough. It was almost, I thought he might go for a chase dodge recovery there, but I don't think he wanted to give Sire the opportunity to make that turnaround happen. If he missed it and then got hit by like the sword, oh my god, he tried to line it up. Almost hit them with that Hiten Mitsurugi. That was crazy.
That was brave. That was brave.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, the hitbox so active, so wide, caught him on the back and still sent him flying. And that right there is not a good look for Sire. But Holox is looking good here. Chased down in the skies above by the recovery of the bow. And that right there, that move has like a suction cup, man. Like it's like we call that a grab here, right? In Brawlhalla, like that's so good. That's a command grab,
yeah. It really is like that move and like gauntlet neutral air. Oh my gosh, hold on. Nice. Oh my, he's going so quick. Machine gun Koji.
Oh, that was almost it. Barely missed the recovery. I mean the ground pound.
Does boop, 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 those down airs were coming like, does the quiver never run out of arrows, my man? Like, you know, we got infinite arrows, bro.
That's right, that's right.
Looking
it's like Link, right?
Link, yeah, that's what I was about to say. Looking like Link. Well, now Link, he gotta fill up the arrows, but the Sheikah Slate though, those bombs, he got those all day.
There we go. Oh yeah, we got the bow in action. We got the spear coming through here. You know, it's kind of Soul Calibur-esque, right?
Yeah, honestly, right? You load up into the lobby. Two heroes whose past have intertwined meet up for the first time on the battlefield of eternity. You know, it's like always something epic like that, right? And that's what we're having right here as Sire is looking like he might be able to close this out 3-0. Oh, as I say that, Holox just smashed him, bro.
Yes, sirree, Bobby. And that was one of those moments, like, we've seen that Holox has been a little chill most of the time, right? Not really being too aggressive on plays like that. It just slid off the side into the side air that you know, and Sire didn't see that coming. So Holox made a great play to get that stock and tie this game up. And right now we're seeing, so we talked about the percentage of the SIGs that Sire was throwing out. Right now he's kind of chucking them a bit more, but he's landing them. And look at this control from this bow. Almost got the stock. If he would have went out there and chased, I wouldn't be surprised if this game was over, but it is not. We got to see the spear come to life and keep him in this game.
Yo, Holox is fighting right now. The down six gonna be enough though. And Sire is able to win losers semifinals 3-1 against Holox in one of the most exciting sets I think I've seen ever. The aggression was crazy. It made me feel like I was watching South America with just how crazily they were running at each other. And Small Brawlhaven is the stage of who can hold center stage the best. And it looks like the answer to that was Sire. He was doing such a good job holding the stage, getting those conversions, keeping Holox in disadvantage. And now we're going to see how deep this run can go, because now he has to go up against my main man, Dolan.
Man,